What's going on, guys? So by the time this video comes out, it should be almost Valentine's Day. So I figured we'll do a little Valentine's Day themed video, and we're just going to use a bunch of pink lures. So I got one already tied on. This is a little, I don't know, I think it's a 1/8 ounce little suspending jerkbait. Unique lure, Big Cat brand, which I think is a German brand. I bought this actually in Malaysia when I was there in July 2019, so I've had this for a couple years now, never used it yet, so we're going to throw this thing around. I got maybe 5, 6, 7 different pink lures that we're going to try out today. So this is going to be the first one. We'll throw it around and we'll see how many different pink lures we can get some fish on. So let's give it a shot. Alright, so here's the lure we are going to be starting out with. Really bright neon pink color. Flip this thing around. That thing casts really well. Reel it in with a steady retrieve. I'll twitch it a little bit. Now let's try to check this lure off the list, because I got a couple different ones I want to go through here today. There we go, fish on. Looks like a little largie. Hit basically right as soon as this lure hit the water. Let's pull this guy out in here. Not a big one, but our first fish on a pink lure. Alright, first fish on a pink lure, a respectable size little largemouth. I call him larger than a dink. Alrighty, lure number 2 is a Yozuri Snapping, 1/16 ounce, 1 inch long, a little micro crankbait. So we'll flip this thing around on the ultralight. Let's see what wants to eat this thing. Little Mayan. Not what I wanted, but at least that lure is out of the way. Alright, smaller than I would have liked. Nice little Mayan cichlid, but that takes that lure out of the way. Now let us try something else. Alright, 2 down. Next up, we are going to fish a Anisoptera from Eurotackle, our first soft plastic of the day. Of course, on a pink 1/32 ounce jig head. So we'll flip this around. There is a thunderstorm off in the distance, so hope we don't get rained on here. Well, let's hope we could cross this one off the list as well. There we go, fish on. Little guy. Little peacock. Alrighty, so this is a tiny little fish. I've seen a couple 2, maybe even 3 pound peacocks swimming around here, but this is the only guy that fell for it. So we'll drop this guy back, and I think I'm going to fish the Anisoptera here a little bit longer. Yeah, so as you know, the Anisoptera is one of my favorite soft plastics for panfish. I've caught some larger fish on them too. I have seen a couple peacocks here show interest in it, some larger ones. Just could not get them to bite. So we'll fish this thing a little bit longer, and then maybe we'll switch up to another pink lure. Ooh, fish on. Come on. Ooh, nice peacock. Well, I shouldn't say nice peacock, but nicer than that last one. Putting up a nice fight on the ultralight, as these guys always do, because they're such a fun fish to fight. Nice and easy here. Let's flip him on up. Alrighty, not a big one, but a decent size, probably a pounder or so. So nice peacock on the pink Anisoptera. Let's drop this guy back. And I really like the Anisoptera. It works well. I think I'll fish it for a little bit longer, and then maybe we'll switch. We'll see. Look at these ducks coming over thinking I got something for them. Hate when people feed them because then they don't leave you alone, especially these guys. These guys are a little bit younger, so all they know is if I see humans, they're gonna feed me. I absolutely hate when people feed these things. All right, I gotta move. This guy's about to eat my lure. All right, look at this. I found a new spot, but I cannot get away from these guys. Look over there. Like, do not, oh, I got a fish on. Do not feed the ducks is what I was gonna say. Like, I can't land this guy. And he's off. You kidding me? You duck cost me a fish. Do not feed the ducks. And right on cue, we've got the guy in the red shirt feeding the ducks. And of course, even at this age, they are already trained that humans give them food. Fish on. Not a big one. Little largy. Flip him on up here. All right, tiny little largemouth on that little pink Anisoptera. Sun, I don't know if it's set yet or not, but we'll drop this guy back. I think I'm gonna try one last lure. All right, the final pink lure of the day. I kept the same jig head, 1/32 ounce, and then just a pink Trout Magnet. It's a little bit smaller than the Anisoptera. Let's try to get one fish on this, and I think we will call it a day on that. Here we go. Ooh, first bluegill. All right, on the Trout Magnet, our first bluegill of the day, and it is a nice one. So we are gonna wrap it up with this one. Nice catch to finish the day. Alrighty, so that is going to do it. The pink lure challenge, I'd say it was a success. The two hard body lures in the beginning, got a fish on each, and it took me a while to get those. Those weren't my favorite lures, but the Anisoptera, as always, has never let me down. Produced a couple fish, and then this little Trout Magnet here at the end produced me a very nice bluegill, which I don't catch too often in this lake. This lake is usually peacocks, largemouths, and mines. Not a lot of bluegills, but yeah. So hope you guys like this little one. Happy Valentine's Day, and do not feed the ducks.